September 22nd, 2025, a date that will soon be etched into the annals of naval history. Dawn breaks over the Sea of Azov, painting the horizon with soft gold and pink hues. The Russian warship Admiral Grigorovich glides across glassy water, its crew lost in routine, lulled by the gentle rhythm of the waves. Coffee in hand, sailors check stations, chatting quietly, unaware of the threat lurking just beyond the horizon. The ship, bristling with caliber missiles and advanced defenses, feels untouchable, an ironclad fortress at sea. On the bridge, the captain reviews reports. Nothing unusual, just another day on patrol. Radar sweeps reveal only waves and seabirds. The screens calm and reassuring. Confidence reigns. The crew believes in their fortress, trusting in their training and technology. They trust in layers of technology, radar, jammers, rapid-fire cannons, each system a shield against the unknown. Drills have prepared them for jets, ships, submarines, but not for what's coming, something entirely new and unexpected. The sun rises, casting gold across cold steel, illuminating every rivet and weapon. A deceptive peace settles, moments before chaos, as if the world itself is holding its breath. They have no idea what's racing toward them, just above the water, hidden by the morning glare. This is the quiet before a new kind of war. Unforgiving, asymmetric, and relentless. The Admiral Grigorovich is about to face a lesson in modern warfare, one that will echo far beyond these waters. A lesson delivered by a swarm of unmanned attackers, silent and swift, changing the rules of engagement. The crew's overconfidence is about to be shattered, replaced by shock and disbelief. The ship's billion-dollar defenses are about to be tested in ways they never imagined. As alarms begin to sound, the calm is a trap, a fleeting illusion before the storm. The next few minutes will redefine naval combat, rewriting the playbook for generations to come. The men on board are about to become part of history. The storm is coming and nothing will ever be the same, and it will arrive in silence, then fury, changing everything in an instant. Suddenly, alarms blare. The calm is shattered in an instant, replaced by a surge of adrenaline and fear. Radar screens light up, multiple fast-moving contacts hugging the waves, moving with uncanny precision. Not birds, not planes. Ukrainian sea drones, machines built for a single purpose. Launched in darkness, they form a coordinated, networked swarm, each drone aware of the others. Some are heavy, packed with explosives, others are nimble decoys, darting ahead to draw fire. The drones zigzag, sharing data, adapting in real time, their movements unpredictable and relentless. Operators miles away guide them, watching through first-person cameras, their eyes locked on the screens. The attack is swift. One moment, empty sea, the next a wall of threats surging forward. The crew scrambles to battle stations, confusion and urgency everywhere as orders are shouted. The fight for survival begins. Every second, the danger grows closer. The drones look like sleek speedboats, but they're pure weapon. Silent, deadly, and fast. The element of surprise is total. The defenders are caught off guard. The Ukrainian team has studied the ship's defenses for weeks, planning every move. They know the weak points, the firing arcs, the blind spots, every vulnerability mapped out. The swarm spreads wide, approaching from multiple angles, overwhelming the ship's defenses. The drones weave, making themselves hard targets. The assault is on, and there's no turning back. The operators' hands are steady, their plan unfolding perfectly, confidence in every movement. The Russian crew faces an enemy they can barely see, struggling to understand the threat. Every second counts as the drones close in, the gap shrinking with terrifying speed. The warship's technology is about to meet its match, old tactics versus new machines. This is the new face of naval warfare, where machines and humans battle for control of the sea. The sea is no longer empty, the horizon is alive with threats. The Admiral Grigorovich is under siege, the battle has begun, and the outcome will echo across the world. Chaos erupts on the bridge, the captain shouts orders, "Engage all targets!" Sea Ida's Gatling guns spin up, spitting thousands of rounds per minute. Tracer fire streaks across the sky, but the drones are agile, unpredictable. For every drone destroyed, more slip through. The ship's defenses, built for missiles, struggle against the nimble swarm. Electronic warfare teams jam frequencies, trying to sever drone control. It's a battle of bullets and signals. The Russians throw everything at the threat, but the attack continues. Decoy drones draw fire, revealing the ship's defensive patterns. Ukrainian operators watch, learning in real time. They adapt, identifying blind spots and weaknesses. The decoys are sacrificed, but their data is invaluable. The warship is fighting a strategy it doesn't understand. The swarm is relentless, the pressure unyielding. Every system is tested, every defense stretched thin. The crew realizes this is not a conventional attack. The enemy is everywhere and nowhere. The real danger is just beginning. This is a battle of technology and tactics. Ukrainian drones use frequency hopping, dodging Russian jammers. Their communication links remain strong, even under electronic assault. If jammed, drones switch to autonomous mode, following preset paths. They know their target, their mission. Human control and AI combine for a flexible, robust attack. Russian radar struggles. Drones are small, sea-skimming, nearly invisible. By the time they're spotted, it's often too late. The swarm attacks from multiple directions, dividing the ship's fire. Defensive cannons can't cover every angle. It's a saturation attack. Overwhelm the defenses, break through. The ship's technology is powerful, but the swarm is smarter. Every move is calculated, every weakness exploited. The Russians are forced onto the defensive, reacting instead of controlling. The balance of power is shifting. Smoke and chaos engulf the ship, shrouding the deck in confusion and fear. The crew scrambles for cover as alarms blare, the air thick with the acrid scent of burning metal and fuel. A lone scout drone, its mission nearly complete, makes a daring final run at the bridge, weaving through the haze of battle. CIWS fire erupts, clipping its wing. The drone spirals out of control and crashes, but not before drawing the ship's attention and fire away from the real threat. Seizing the moment, another larger drone uses the chaos as cover, slipping through the gap in the ship's defenses. The gunners, caught off guard, can't react in time as the threat closes in. Some drones are sacrificed, taking the brunt of the gunfire so others can press forward and succeed in their mission. One drone succumbs to jamming, its controls lost, veering harmlessly into the sea, a casualty of electronic warfare. The crew celebrates a small victory, but their relief is short-lived as the relentless swarm of drones keeps advancing, undeterred. Ukrainian operators coordinate with precision, adapting their tactics in real time, always searching for the next opening. Decoy Alpha down, Striker 3, clear path starboard, go now, crackles over the radio, orders flying as fast as the drones themselves. The pilots switch modes, shift tactics, and exploit every fleeting opening, never letting up the pressure. Teamwork and shared intelligence give the Ukrainians a crucial edge, allowing them to outmaneuver the defenders. The ship's crew fights with everything they have, but the attackers fight smarter, adapting with every move. Every second, the odds tilt further against the warship as wave after wave of drones batter its defenses. The relentless tide of drones cannot be turned back, each wave more coordinated and determined than the last. The ship's defenses are stretched to the breaking point, guns overheating and gunners exhausted, yet they refuse to give in. The operators' coordination is flawless, their teamwork a testament to relentless training and shared resolve. The swarm adapts, learns from every volley, and presses the attack with renewed intensity, never hesitating. The ship is running out of time, every moment bringing it closer to the brink as the battle rages on. The turning point comes from a specialized drone. Its target, the ship's main radar array, the warship's eyes. Using the chaos as cover, the drone weaves through fire, heading straight for the radar dome. The operator's focus is absolute. At the last second, the drone slams into the array. The explosion is small but devastating. The radar shatters, screens go dark. The ship is now partially blind. Long-range defenses are crippled. The swarm is already inside the perimeter. The decisive blow has been struck. The Ukrainians have blinded the giant. Now the heavy drones move in for the kill. The most difficult part is over. With radar down, explosive drones target the missile launchers. The attack reaches its peak. Operators aim for the vertical launch cells, neutralizing the ship's main weapons. A heavy drone packed with explosives breaks through. The CIWS is distracted by a decoy. The drone slams into the ship, detonating below the missile deck. A fireball erupts, black smoke billows, steel bends, systems fail, fire spreads. Damage control teams scramble, but a second drone hits, double tap. The warship is burning, blind and disarmed. The Ukrainians have achieved their objective. The billion-dollar warship is defeated by a swarm of cheap drones. The remaining drones speed away, mission accomplished. The attack lasted less than 15 minutes. The age of the drone swarm has arrived. Naval warfare has changed forever. The sun rises on a scene of devastation. The Admiral Grigorovich, once a symbol of power, is now a wounded relic. Listing, smoking, it limps toward home. The fires are nearly out, but the damage is done. The missile launchers are ruined, the radar destroyed. The ship's fighting days are over. The significance is global. A billion-dollar warship humbled by a swarm of drones. The Ukrainians used strategy, teamwork, and innovation. They proved you don't need a massive ship to win, just a smarter plan. As the ship disappears over the horizon, a new reality sets in. Asymmetric warfare is now a battlefield reality. The lessons of this attack will echo in military academies for years. The balance of power at sea has shifted. The age of the drone swarm is here. Even giants can be brought to their knees. The world is watching and learning.